Is it possible to achieve both happiness and success in life? I've been thinking about this for 20 years. And I know that being busy isn't the answer. So how does life work? There are 10 components that make up a successful life. They all fit together, so if one of the parts is weak, then everything slows down. The objective is to enjoy and achieve as much as you can. Live your maximum life. Can you get rid of multitasking in this complicated world that we live in? And the answer is yes, you definitely can, and you should. Multitasking is definitely bad. Our brain is not designed for multitasking, even if you're a woman. There's a false belief out there that women are better at multitasking. They might be slightly better, but it's bad for them too. So for all of us, ideally, we would not multitask. Now let's just look at this in a bit more detail, because I know that seems like a lot to ask. The first thing is, why do we multitask? Because quite often it's a choice. We do it because we think we can do both tasks at once. But actually we can't. We kid ourselves. Actually what we're doing is jumping in between them really quickly, so it's like having lots of little interruptions. We also worry about forgetting one of them if we do the other one. But that's ridiculous, because you can leave the piece of paper there, or you can have it on your job's to-do list, so that's not a good reason for doing both. But I think it is a reason. So we end up then doing both tasks badly and slowly. It takes longer overall to keep flipping between tasks. It would make more sense to do one for 30 minutes really well and then do the next one for another 30 minutes rather than trying to do both of them for 2 painful hours as we zigzag between them. So don't multitask unless you've really got to. Just write the second job down and then carry on with the first job. If you get interrupted, just make a note and say, I'll come back to that, and carry on. Or make a note of where you are, do the interruption, and then go back to where you were. But you're only doing one job at a time. So if you get stuck waiting for somebody else, write down where you're at and then go on to the next job. But you're still doing one job at a time. Even though the first one's not finished, you're not multitasking because you've put that one to one side and you're now working on the next one. Never have them both open in front of you. That's the killer. Okay, so one thing at a time. And then you can get full concentration of your brain because you're really focused on one thing rather than spreading the concentration between 2 different jobs. So in order to help you not to multitask, you should have no distractions on your desk. Don't have the paper there to read or a little crossword as well and several things you're meant to be writing. Just have only one thing open and just have everything else on your master list so you can get to them later. So that's a bit of a rant against multitasking, isn't it? But I do feel quite strongly about it and I know I'm right. So what I'd like you to try from now on, try to completely avoid multitasking. Okay, don't do 2 things at once. Have one of them in the queue and focus totally on the other one. Try it. You will find out that I'm definitely right. Live your maximum life.